What I'm going to do is present the Lifetime Achievement Award right now, which this year will be presented to the Marcus family. Many of us have, yes. Many of us have been served by the Marcus Corporation by attending a movie at the Marcus Theater or staying at a Marcus hotel like the Pfister, the Hilton, or St. Kate here in Milwaukee. The family behind that iconic Milwaukee company has given back to this community in so many ways, and today we are honoring them for that. Ben Marcus, who founded the company, held leadership roles with the Milwaukee Symphony Orchestra, the Greater Milwaukee Committee, Mount Sinai Medical Center, the Milwaukee Jewish Federation, the United Jewish Appeal, and other organizations. He also founded the Variety Club, children's charity in Milwaukee. The family has remained a major supporter for the Marcus Performing Arts Center. The family was also the naming rights sponsor for the Marcus Amphitheater at the Summerfest grounds. The facility is now known as the American Family Insurance Amphitheater. The Marcus family donated the Warner Grand Theater in downtown Milwaukee to the Milwaukee Symphony Orchestra, which converted it into the Bradley Symphony Center. Other organizations that have been supported by the Marcus family with financial support, volunteering, and/or board service include the Milwaukee Art Museum, Betty Bryn Children's Museum, Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Milwaukee, City Year, Children's Hospital of Wisconsin, Goodwill Industries, Milwaukee County Historical Society, Greater Milwaukee Foundation, Milwaukee Jazz Institute, Jewish Community Foundation, Museum of Wisconsin Art, Milwaukee Institute of Art and Design, Mount Mary University, United Way of Greater Milwaukee, UPath, and others. That's a long list, right? The Marcus family's impact on our community has been profound indeed. So please join us in congratulating the Marcus family, the 2022 BizTimes Milwaukee Nonprofit Excellence Award Lifetime Achievement Award winner. Accepting the award is Marcus Corporation Chairman, Mr. Stephen Marcus.
All I can say is I'm glad we didn't have to compete for this award after hearing all that I've heard so far. In addition to that, the reason that I'm up here out of order is probably because of something that my late wife Joni used to do when we were running against a tight schedule and I was up to speak. And I always knew that she'd let me know that I was being too long when she'd be sitting in the audience. And incidentally, she was very philanthropic in her own right. But when she'd have to sit and listen to me do something like this, if I was getting long. So I'm going to try and keep it fast. This is going to be like one of those podcasts that sort of speed it up. I want to start by congratulating the BizTimes Media for recognizing the contributions that are being made by companies and individuals and nonprofit organizations, so many of which toil day in and day out to help make the Milwaukee area a stronger community by reaching out and helping those in need. And while we're pleased to be a part of this celebration, all of you are really the heroes today and every day. I want you to know how flattered we are to be recognized with this Lifetime Achievement Award. Our company is 87 years old this year, and one of the hallmarks of our corporate family has always been to give back to our customers and the communities they live in. And we want to make sure that you're aware that in accepting this recognition, we've always viewed our thousands of associates as part of our family, and we accept this honor and recognition on their behalf as well. So, and I'd like, there are quite a few Marcus associates here, I think today, and I don't know all the names because I don't know everybody who's here. Please stand up, those of you who are Marcus. The other 6,000 are hard at work. When my father and mother first started the Marcus Corporation with a single movie theater in Ripon, Wisconsin in 1935, one of the goals in their life was to always play a part in helping to strengthen places where our associates and our customers lived. At the same time, they encouraged those working in the organization to help others who were in need wherever and however they could. They always believed it was important to encourage those working with them and those in their own families, namely my sister Diane and myself, that you should never be a taker of the world. Rather, you should be a giver to the world. So it started with them teaching my sister and myself an important role that each of us can play in not only helping others in need, but also encouraging those who are a part of our work environment to make a lifetime commitment to do the same. You probably are all aware that we've been in the movie theater business for all these 87 years. My sister and I, along with our parents, used to screen movies for our friends regularly in the basement of our house, which then turned out to be in Oshkosh. And at those screenings, my sister and I began to get the idea that we maybe ought to sell popcorn and soda to all of our friends and our parents' friends, and then to donate all the money to local charities. And we did this 2 or 3 times a week. And perhaps the fact is, we didn't invent the idea. Our parents invented it. It came from them. And perhaps the greatest contribution has been passing that idea on from one generation to the next. And truly, it's been a lifetime of service that's involved. My late wife, Joni, my present wife, Janice, my son, Greg, and his wife, Linda, and my son, David, and his wife, Melina, and my son, Andrew, and his wife, Jill. There are also now 9 grandchildren in the next generation that I'm proud to say are also following in their ancestors' footsteps, and even going one step further. As are thousands of our associates across the country who raise money, give money, and volunteer their time to help build stronger communities. One of the ways that we encourage this is by giving annually what we call the Ben Marcus Humanitarian Award. And it's given to people from throughout our country, our company, which is now in 20-some odd states. And they get that award each year. And along with recognition for themselves, they're able to select a charity, an organization in their community to be rewarded with a contribution from the Marcus Corporation Foundation. In closing, there's one other thing I'd like to add, and as I look back on it, as it turns out, this hasn't been a one-way street. Everything we've ever done as volunteers has resulted in my meeting many people that I hadn't known previously and who became good friends. It's not only my story, it's a story that happens throughout our company. We meet people we've never met before, but they've ultimately become good friends. They teach us so much about that frankly, a lot of people tell me I feel guilty that I've gotten so much out of what I've been doing that I think I'm getting more than I'm putting in. And that's a terrific thing for people to be able to have that feeling. I'm not only very proud of the tradition of giving back that the Marcus corporate community has created, but also the role the Marcus family has played in it. It's now 3 lifetimes long, and we look forward to that coming for many years to come. I realize that this morning I'm really preaching to the choir. We didn't invent the idea of giving back. Many other companies and their leaders have set the example for us. and we're flattered to have our name, excuse me, to have our name among theirs. So once again, thank you very much for all that you do for our community. And I said thank you. And I have 3 more pages, but I just saw the hook.